Hey y'all, one thing I've learned in this faith thing, serving the Father is not what I thought it was. As I've grown closer to him, I thought that I could just serve him by making videos on YouTube, by staying in my room, isolate myself, praying, just communicating with him. I thought that serving him was just about me and him, because I like to be by myself. I kind of don't like being around a lot of people and stuff like that. So since I've grown in my relationship with him, I've learned that you cannot serve the Father without serving others. There is no such thing as just strictly just serving him. What it means to serve him is what it means to serve others. All right. You cannot love God who you have not seen and hate your brother who you have seen. All right. So this is something new that I've been learning over the last 2 years. And, I go to work every day and I question, like, why does he have me doing this? Why do I have to do that? And I realize that if I'm being 100% honest, I realize that every day what I'm doing, I'm serving God. That's what I'm doing. And what it means to serve God is not necessarily doesn't mean you're giving money to people or you're giving food to people. That may be one thing, but what it means to serve him is the gift that he has given you. You're using that to build his kingdom. You're using that to tell the world who he is. Serving him may mean you're giving to people. It may mean that you're loving. He may have blessed you with the gift of possessing a nurturing nature. He may have blessed you with the gift of preaching, a gift of wisdom, a gift of prophesying. Paul talked about all these different gifts. Whatever gift he gave you, that's how you serve him. All right. And what I'm realizing is I cannot just stay in my house all day and isolate myself and serve God, because he requires us to go out in the world and show people who he is. And this is very hard for me because I'm a selfish person. I have always been selfish my whole life. And he's really shaping and molding me into a set apart person, a holy person. And I've learned so much over the last couple of years through adversity. It's crazy how much the Father, how real he is. It's crazy how real he is. He is so real that it's just almost unperceivable. But what it means to serve God is serving others. How you treat those around you. The question you should ask yourself is, can people see the Father in you? Can people tell that you have a relationship with the Father? All right. I don't mean do people know that you go to church. You just go to church on Sundays, but the rest of the days of the week, people can't even tell that you have a relationship with God. That's not what I'm talking about. Every single day, the way we conduct ourselves, it should glorify the Father. There's a big misunderstanding in the faith today. People think that we were just put here to chase our dreams and our goals, buy a house, accomplish all these things, and then just pray and thank God on the side. That's a big misunderstanding today. We were strictly put here. We were created to serve him. All right. Literally, I don't think people understand that we were put here to serve God. Like he's our master, right? He's our Elohim, right? He's the Most High. We serve him. We are servants of him. And you do that by using the gift that he gave you. All right. And one way that he has me serving him is the job that I have, and sometimes I don't want to work there. I want to make more money. I want to do all this other stuff. So if you want me to be honest, sometimes it just causes me to have like a rebellious spirit. I get in these stages of rebellion. I don't want to work there because I used to make more money than what I'm doing. But I realize that this is what he has me doing. And when you are disobedient to the Father, there is blood on your hands, because he had people for you to minister to. Right? He had something for you to do, but because you didn't want to do it, because it didn't benefit you, souls were lost, and you're responsible for them. That's why he told the prophets, if they don't prophesy to his people, then their blood is on your hands. All right? Because it was your responsibility to use what he gave you to save souls. All right? So what we have to understand is that your disobedience, it cost so much. There are many days that if I would not have went to work, or if I would not have done what he told me to do, that person would have never found out who he was. They probably would have never received salvation. Now, the Father, he can do whatever he wants to, but what we need to understand is that he uses us to do it. If he wants someone to, if he wants this individual to receive salvation, he may send you to go talk to them. You may not be a preacher, right? He may not have given you wisdom, but you may be a loving person. He may send you to be around that person so you can show them love that they have never felt before in their life. All right. God saves people through our obedience. All right. But our disobedience, it costs souls. And one thing that I have come to realize is my life is not about me. It's not about me. It's about everyone else around me. All right. That is why it is so important for us to love our neighbor. Your life is not about you. It's not about you. It's not about you. I promise you, your life is not about you. It's about everyone around you. That's how loving and caring he is. All right. The Father is so selfless that everything he blesses you with is not for you. That's how selfless he is. And sometimes it makes me upset because I'm realizing these things, and I just like to be transparent. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't have doubts sometimes and like I haven't rebelled against God. I'm just being 100% honest. Sometimes he wants me to do things that I don't want to do, but I love him and I try to walk in the spirit. I try to fight against the desires of my flesh, the desire to be in this world. He has shown me all these things, and I have come to realize that, like I said, your life is not about you. Now, with that being said, it's a lot of stuff going on in the world today. And one thing I realized about the Father, he is the Most High. He's always ahead of time, right? He tells us to do something, but we don't have enough faith, so we don't do it until we learn the hard way, right? We want to go to the doctors. We want to go out there into the world and ask the scientists and ask counselors what they think about them and let them tell us what they think so we can go back and ask God about it, all right? He has told us for millennials that the world is passing away. But people wait until that world is actually passing away to believe his word, right? So with that being said, I'm going to read 1 John chapter 2, verses 15, all right? If you look at all the events that's taking place around the world, one thing people are going to realize that it's going to come a time where you're not going to have anything in this world. Everything that you're dependent on, if it's not revolved around God, you are going to lose it. And you don't want to wait till the last minute to lose it. You were put here to serve him, and the time that you have now, you're supposed to be using that time to condition yourself for the times that are coming. All right. You will not be able to survive the times that are coming if you decide to wait until it's too late. You have to do it now. All right. You have to condition yourself, right? No one can just go out there and run a race and win if they didn't practice for that race. All right. Right now we're in training. All right. Right now he's building us up if you're obedient. All right. I'm going to read this verse. Like I said, 1 John chapter 2, verses 15. Do not love the world nor that which is in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So if you love this world, the love of the Father is not in you. Because all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, these things are not of the Father, but they are of the world. And the world passes away and the lust of it. But the one who does the desire of God remains forever. All right. So the world is passing away in the lust of it. But those who do the will of God, they abide forever. So what this means is the condition of this world is passing away. All right. The cost of goods are increasing. Nothing has got better ever since COVID-19. Every month, things get worse. All right. He has been telling us this. He loves us so much that he told us ahead of time. But it's up to us to have faith. Do you believe his word or not? All right. Look at the condition of the world and ask yourself, is the world passing away? The world is passing away in the lust of it. All right. So that means that all these things that we desire in the world, all these things that we lust, all these things that we want to obtain, they're going to pass away. All right. And if you have an unhealthy desire for these things, then you're going to end up passing away with them also. it is my opinion that this is the number one principle in the Bible. All right. Because your love for the world will choke the word of God out of you. That's how strong the desire of the world is. Coveting and wanting things in this world. That's why they show us all these ads and all these commercials. And we live in such a materialistic nation, because that's one way to separate us from God. All right. So if you look at the condition of the world, you should be getting prepared to live in the world that's coming and not in the world that you want to. Nothing is going to get better. If you want me to be honest with you, the world is not going to get better. When you wake up tomorrow, if you do, you need to have your mind ready to get prepared for the things that are coming. You're still alive. You still have time. Forget about chasing your dreams. Forget about accomplishing any goals or trying to stack up money. You need to live in the world that's coming. All right. The world is passing away. So if you have that mindset, if you live in the mindset of the Bible and don't be complacent, it will condition you to survive the times that are coming.